all by myself.
I'm a nice neighbor.
Don't wanna be
I wanna be
all
all by
by
myself.
myself anymore.
Okay, so I'm back, and it is now day 9, I think, 9 of lockdown. So I've been gone a few days. I haven't been well, and there was a bit of worry there for a little while, but luckily antibiotics are working, so it's not the virus, and it's just a lung infection. Not just a lung infection. It could have gotten nasty, but we caught it early. As you can hear, I am speaking so much better. I can breathe. I still get a bit breathless after a bit, but I can do this well enough to be able to do my podcast again, which I've really been missing. So what's happened the last couple of days? Fuck all, basically. Let's see, I moved to the couch and I watched some TV. Then I came to my bed and I slept. I went to the kitchen and I ate. And I went back to the couch and I slept there. Then I came to the bed and I ate and I watched TV here. So really, and my boobs have gotten huge, so I'm definitely putting on weight. And as soon as I feel strong enough, I'm going to get back to yoga. Not back to it, I'm going to do yoga and whatever exercise I can. And luckily I have now run out of naughty food, so yeah. God, what else do you do with yourself? When you're locked in one room, what the hell else do you do? You can never go out. Yesterday I was in tears. I was in tears in the morning when I was talking to my mum and sister. I wasn't intending on it, but I've been finding this very difficult, being scared about being sick and being stuck inside here. I have stopped watching the news and I've stopped checking up on what's going on because it's just fucking depressing. Also, I've got a couple of friends who are conspiracy theorists, and the stories that they tell me of what they believe is going on is... Okay. Well, I don't believe them. I don't. I'm not saying that they're wrong. I'm just saying that I find them hard to believe. But as you know, you can never tell. Maybe they are right. Fuck, I hope they're not, because then we're all fucked. We really are, my language. We're all screwed. Jeez. Yeah, that's depressing. So, I've started chatting. There's a girl and her boyfriend or brother, I'm not sure who, is staying with her at the moment for the lockdown next door. Their balcony is quite far from me, but we can shout to each other, which is quite cool, and we've become friendly. She seems like such a nice girl. I really like her. I met her before all of this, but we never really chatted because, well, I like my privacy, and I have no desire to actually make friends. I mean, I don't mind knowing who my neighbors are here in this building and saying hello, but I'm not going to become friendly with them because I work from home and I like my privacy here. My home is my sanctuary, so as nice as people are, I want my privacy at home. I like to see my friends outside, away. Of course, I've tried getting my friends to come to my house, but they're not allowed to smoke here, so I'm trying very desperately hard to get them to quit smoking. It's not going too well. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking of opening up. I would like to open this podcast up to people. I would love for you guys to interact with me. That's proving more difficult because my entire 6 followers or 7 followers, whoever they are, listen, but they don't talk back. But I would like you to talk back, and I would like you to share this, please. I'd like to feel like I'm talking to somebody. So I'm opening up actually 2 segments, I think, onto this podcast. Not sure whether I'll discuss both every time, but the idea is, okay, so basically 2 things. 1, what questions would you like to ask your pet? Because I can get them answered for you. Questions like, do you only love me because I feed you? Or what do you dream about? I wonder if this is a good idea to do this. But yeah, send me your questions you wish you could ask or that you'd like to ask your pets and you wish that they could answer you back, and I will see if I can get some answers for you. The other segment is, of course, the whole agony aunt. What questions or problems are you having? And I could try and answer it for you from just some ordinary woman's point of view. I mean, it could be about your relationship. It could be, what do women think of this part? How do women like to do this, that, and the next thing? And I am not a professional. I am not trained in this. I am not a psychologist. I'm quite the opposite. But I can give you the woman's point of view. And I do tend to be more of an open-minded woman. So one must just remember that when you're asking me your questions. But yeah. I'm not completely open-minded. I'm not like an open book, but yeah. I don't know if I can believe in fun here. So I was looking through some other questions that some agony aunts get asked, and I'm going to read a few of these to you because they're fucking funny. My boyfriend and I have a good relationship, but there are times when he dons a Darth Vader mask and refuses to answer to anything other than Darth Kickass. What should I do? Okay, I don't really know the movie series. Wasn't Princess Leia if Luke was his son, would that make Princess Leia his daughter? Or were they half siblings or step siblings? I don't know. But fuck it, I'd put on a Princess Leia outfit and just go with it. Why not have fun? Although, if she's his daughter, that would be a bit incestuous, but then maybe that would put him off. Although I doubt it. I mean, any Star Wars friend, I mean, they fucking drool at any woman who wears a Princess Leia outfit, don't they? Anyway, girl, I would say, if you love him, stick with it and play with him. It could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. Okay. Will playing with my breasts make them bigger? My boyfriend insists it will. He's 22 and I'm 19. He spends the evening fondling my breasts to see if his theory works. I don't think there's any truth in it, and I really wouldn't mind them having a rest. I'm not a doctor, I've got no idea, but I have my doubts here. And you gotta give those girls a chance to rest. Fuck. I don't mind if my boyfriend wants to grab my boobs now and then, have a little play, that's fine, but constantly I would also go freaking crazy, just get off me. You know, there is such a thing as personal space. Yeah. So anyway, if you've got any questions you would like to ask a girl from her point of view, I mean, these are just agony aren't. Hang on, here's one I have to do. My boyfriend talked too much during sex. We've been together for a year, and recently he started talking to me while we're intimate. At first it was everyday stuff like what he wants for dinner. but then essentially he began ranting. I tend to do that. Do you know how hard it is to climax while listening to someone talk about how many bands have produced a disappointing second album? I don't know if I can go on like this. Oh man, I wouldn't even know how to answer that. How would you answer? Okay, so send me your questions. I will do my best. Okay. Your questions you can send to blablafishpaster@gmail.com. And your questions can be about anything. Because I have decided to open this up. I'm not going to talk politics on this podcast. What was the other one? Politics and... It was politics, sex, and religion. So I'm not talking religion or politics on here, but I will open it up to sex because, I mean, this is flipping funny. And as long as it's still PG, that's fine. So we can, yeah. I don't want to get zapped by YouTube and iTunes and all these guys. Because then they put a big old ban sign on me or something. Okay. So I'm feeling better. I'm still lying in bed. I'm having a cup of coffee. I need to get up because I've got some... I need to repot one of my delicious monster. It needs to go into a bigger pot. And then I've got a long day of lying on the couch. And oh man, that's going to be difficult. But it's good to be back. Cool, let me end this thing off. Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and then a notification button so you know when a new podcast comes out. And I can also ask you to please share if you know anybody who would like to listen to nothing. Because that's pretty much what this is. It's nothing. Send it along. Yeah. Let's go get some coffee.